Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Kennedy. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, a nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. No huddle here for the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Defensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Avila. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to run for the first down. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with 1st and goal from the 8. And the Gamecocks are looking to keep this drive going. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Kennedy. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They get him down after the completion. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll run it here. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be... play of this opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. The Canes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the same runner's got it again. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is
breaks clear, end zone ahead. Across the 40. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Caught quickly. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They went for it and failed on fourth down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. It's a quick grab. Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and we reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of their football and look toward the second half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he pulls in the catch. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Football knocked loose in the backfield. That ball winds up out of bounds. They'll lose a couple on the play, but keep possession. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. And instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. No problem, knocks it right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
This offense continues to roll. You wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Handoff running right. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Past the 50. He's past the 30. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Suddenly off the interception, it's 1st and goal for this offense. A handoff to the back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. They go in front here in the second half. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7.
Well, that's when you know an offensive coordinator has confidence in his running game. 2-point conversion, no problem. Rely on the back and his vision with that great blocking up front to get you the 2 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 10 now. Touchdown, Canes. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Avila. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Kennedy. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He makes the catch. Where was the coverage? And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. as a design quarterback keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. There's a 1st and 10 play. Using his legs, it's Sims.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as we come up on 2nd down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Grab down the middle. It's Avila. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. Intercepted in the end zone. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team